Fuck's sakes. That was far away. Kaboom.
Unless it actually doesn't matter and you weren't actually jumping over him and it wasn't working.
Yeah.
Like, I would say to test it, just run over that guy again, or not.
This place. What are they keeping inside? Not sure what that is, but I got a hunch it's bad. Don't like it one bit.
Did we suddenly fucking entered the Matrix?
I was gonna say more like Star Wars. Like, I'm pretty sure like this part was in Rogue One.
Pretty sure this part was also... There's been several movies and or games that use this kind of... I almost want to say trope. There's a bunch of either humans or something in these
Or it's just
pods.
Massive reams of data.
Yeah. I think Portal does it too.
Arguably Portal did it better. Whoops, sorry, did I say that out loud?
Huh?
Nothing.
Power on.
Wasn't expecting that. Things are looking up.
How will this story end, I wonder?
Intruder alert. Mobilizing dormant Magitech infantry.
What the? Wait. Is that what's waiting inside? Even more of them.
Where are your friends? You don't think they ran off without you?
It just launched them all.
Launched their fucking corpses.
Okay, bye. Except that one survived somehow.
It was
Still
too
haven't
far
found
away.
Gladio. Only a matter of time before Ignis bumbles into a trap.
No, he'll be fine. He's with Gladio. Gladio will bumble into it first.
You must
Guaranteed.
feel very much alone right now.
Ah, fuck, I picked the dead end first. That might be a good
Collect
thing.
those items you don't need. No, you can upgrade your keycard, do
Oh
it.
boy! The most engaging of gameplay!
Security clearance raised to level 6.
I mean, how many levels
Access
are
to
there?
level 6.
Hey, it's level 6
Zones
now, Arden.
authorized.
Just wanted to let you know.
Your buddies have bright lives ahead of them. Don't take it personally if they choose their own over yours.
You appear to be doing just fine by yourself.
Oh, they can jump.
Your health's getting low.
I see that. I'm regenning. Perfect time for a photo.
Yeah, right? Let me take a selfie with these 6 dudes trying to kill me.
Not so tough without your borrowed toys, are you?
I know, I mean, you still got a couple. Seems to be working out just fine for you.
This one.
It's like Arden's not even paying attention whatsoever, which is the most frustrating part of this. Well, the Coops, you there?
What? Hello?
The sound just disappeared.
Did it really?
The hell just happened?
Hello?
Yeah, what just
Can
happened?
you still hear everything?
Yeah, okay, everything's back now.
Weird.
You really are helpless without your friends babysitting you.
No, you already used that line.
Yeah. Oh, it's one of those things.
One of those things.
No time, no time.
I'm not sure I remember this thing from
Well.
before.
It's gone. It somehow hit me.
What?
Oh, for fuck's sakes. No, it's shock troopers. It's not as big of a deal. Bye.
What chapter did we fight the Wraiths in? Because I don't even really remember them at all.
It might have been some side content stuff. I think it also might have been in the dungeon we were with Ariana.
Oh, okay.
Eliminate all enemies.
Where does it hurt? You can tell me.
In my brain for how long this is taking.
In my patience.
Yes.
My engagement. Got me square in the engagement.
Can't believe this is still going.
Can't believe none of that luggage was yours.
You used that line already.
See, even he thought it was funny.
Fucking Christ. Do you want to try and push forward through this?
Yeah, it's up to you. Sure.
Yeah, sure. I'm just more like... I'm just so fucking boggled. Like, I can see where people's complaints came from.
Yeah, I mean, I really didn't think it was going to be that bad, but...
Me either. Like,
again,
normally things are overblown quite a bit because of the internet.
Again, I don't get... Wallbreaker.
So they're doing work on the...
Is that what the Kingslave movie was about, maybe? Where... Like that initial...
Not so tough without your borrowed
You used that line already.
toys, are you?
Now this is just getting annoying because of that. No, maybe. Like, those rogue Kingsglaves that went over to the Imperial side, maybe? Like, they might have done research.
Actually, it
with
said
that.
Wallbreaker or whatever, and I think actually Wallbreaker was...
In case there was any doubt.
essentially
It's a
smashed the old wall or something.
Well, they didn't smash the old wall. They turned off the crystal powering it. Or the old wall, right.
No, the old wall. The actual physical wall. Which is like the combat at the very beginning of the Kingsglaive movie.
On you go. Hurry, while you dawdle, people are dying.
I really gone and done it now.
No. Hey. No.
Red meat! Gladio!
Where are you?
I'm in this
Stuck
weird
between two glowing
shitty
walls?
glow tunnel thing that appears to be closing in on me. Oh, okay, you can touch it.
Nox in trouble. Got it. There ought to be a kill switch nearby. Find it. Well, how do you know that? I believe it's the reason we were brought here. That was close.
How the hell did you get here?
You're welcome.
Thanks.
After we were separated, we received help from the usual suspect.
That bastard's playing with us. But at least we're together.
All but one of us.
Reunited with your retainers at last. How very touching. Must be a fine feeling, having friends. Look how happy you are. I pray you find your dear Prompto soon.
Same. Oh.
Hey, TVs. Let's check.
Yeah.
Locked. Meaning, there's someone inside?
gonna be Ferris.
God damn it, Ferris. Oh, okay.
Oh, I knew you'd go that way. Oh, you're such a tease.
It's a lot of rooms up ahead.
A lot of dead imp types. What is that thing? Ooh, an old book. I wanted one of those in a situation like
I
this.
love books. Yeah.
Hey, you alright? Are you hurt? Do you need help?
I'm fine. Thank you, Noct. No sweat. Tell me, were you worried about me?
Oh yeah, I sort of pushed you off the train. That was very rude of me.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
Of course I was. What kind of question is that? Of course. That's why you came. Like I believed you would. Prompto. That's why I told myself I couldn't die. Not until I could see you. And hear you tell me I'm not a fake. That I'm the real me. I'm sorry. Don't be. Everything's all right now.
Why wasn't this our initial goal?
Like,
ooh, a teapot.
Yeah.
You at least had tea while you were here, Prompto.
what does he mean I'm the real me? What the fuck does that mean? Like, some cloud level bullshit here.
Yeah. I have a feeling.
Like, are we gonna find, like, a room that's just full of, like, dead clones of Prompto or something?
The photography energy. The planet lives on it.
I was thinking more like some sort of, like, Resident Evil thing where, like, Alice finds that, like, ravine full of, like, dead copies of herself.
Gotcha.
Is this like, well, this is awkward.
No, nothing's on TV, except for these TVs. Is there a war room?
I mean, I guess. And there's your Star Destroyer.
Yeah. It's rotating. Okay, there we go. Wondering if it was rotating with the camera. Doesn't appear to be anything in here.
I mean, like,
But-
look at the layout of that room, though. Like, if you want to talk to somebody on the other side, you have to fucking shout at them.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shitty conference room, man.
They don't even have those desk mics where you could push the button down to project your voice.
Yeah, right? Like, literally, they're just like, no, in the Empire, we just shout at each other all the time.
Wait.
It's just cool.
My university, one of the buildings is extremely terribly designed, but basically all of the classrooms in it have those microphones. And none of them work anymore. Mind you, this building was built like 15 years ago.
So basically, it's a perfect analogy to this building you're walking through
Yeah,
right now.
basically.
A lot of electronics, none of it works.
Noct. Do you hear that?
Hear what?
I've heard this sound before. On the train, just before your weapons failed you. It's nearby. And it may hold the key to restoring your power. It's here.
I don't hear any noise other than the beeping
I
of
heard
the
some
doors.
beeping. Oh. I mean, leave
This
it.
thing?
Leave it to the deaf dude, or the blind dude, to hear things. Good.
Door's locked. It's coming from within. Is there no way through?
There's a way. So MTs. They've got those code prints. Just like I do.
Do they? Never looked.
Yeah. So as it turns out, I'm one of them. Not exactly something I could tell people growing up in Lucis. Still, you guys are like the only friends I've ever known. I just hope that things can stay the way they were.
Whatever. Who cares where you were born?
I don't see you turning against us. Not now or ever.
Thanks, guys. Still, I can't change where I came from. What I am.
Since when does where you come from matter to you? You never once treated me as a prince.
It's got you there.
Never so much as a highness.
We're done here. Come on, crown citizen.
You're one of us, right?
Unless you'd rather not be.
So that was incredibly...
Wait a sec.
That's the Emperor, isn't it?
Yeah, I was about
or at least
to
his
say
clothes.
that.
Or at least his clothes. It's the Emperor done up and vanished, fam.
I believe the Emperor is Ferris.
Wait, look above the... Look above the throne.
Oh, the throne?
Yeah. Oh, there's like, I guess whatever the rock that thing's hewn out of or whatever, it looked like folded wings. It's like, is it Ferris just sitting there watching you? Because fuck you. It's weird though, the throne room has a bunch of electronics in it, like...
Yeah.
So it doesn't seem like point of use electronics, like it's all like server X and shit. Why would you put a bunch of like server X in the throne room? Oh, well now you did it.
So... Did it work?
With the device down and out, Nox power should be up and running.
Go on, try it.
All right. Moment of truth.
Oh!
We're back, baby.
Good game.
What a relief. Let's roll.
Oh, fuck. Prompto's slapping Noctis in the ass after that.
I'd miss that shit. Oh.
You again. New friend?
You really need to pick
Buzz off!
So since we can actually equip here again, what do we have? Unbuilt. Pole arms are good. I misread this as friendship bone. Oops. So hopefully you can still regroup. Prompto. Oh, right. One thing I wanted to check is we need something new for Prompto because I don't have him properly equipped anymore. Sure. They gave away his one weapon.
That works with his last thing or whatever.
Yeah, the circular saw doesn't work with Gravisphere.
It looked like he just picked the dude up and then he was trying to hit you with that dude.
Yeah. But that doesn't mean I can't fight.
Just don't overdo it, okay?
He just crushed his arm.
A really skinny Gargantua would be really funny.
So I want to see what this thing does.
Well, it lights up the battlefield.
Yeah. Well, he's dead. Thanks, Gladio.
What are you, Dawnhammer?
We got a Lake Strike.
Nah. I assume your group still works.
I hope so. No, it doesn't.
I wonder if Ignis is going to have some sort of, like,
mirror
deep insight into Ferris's.
Had to. No weapons, no friends, no choice, really. You know, somebody here's got to fight to rescue the crystal. Not to mention rescue all of your asses.
Spoken like a true king. About time.
The ring represents a great burden. Don't bear it alone.
You can say that. Especially now that y'all have your weapons back.
I mean, technically they rescued you, not this.
Yeah, there is that technicality.
Although, the construction of that room made me think that those two, like, blue walls could never actually, like,
Yeah,
touch.
that's what it looked like.
And so, like, you could just stand in the middle forever and just, like, be like, okay.
So, if we can't regroup, and I guess you can do that Libera Elementia.
Yeah.
That's about all he can do, unfortunately. We're Ignis, man.
Like, the game was just like, regroup's too good, we have to break
Yeah.
it.
Game designers knew.
Should be able to handle this, right? Get back!
What kind of try is Liberta?
That's just the thing.
Here goes!
It would have been great if I actually had a good view on that.
So, where'd you guys park the regalia?
Outside, though park ain't the right word.
She's broken down, alas.
Took one for us. Saved our lives.
Poor Vergalia. I forgot about that.
The true fifth party member.
The true fifth party member.
Now then, the crystal.
I'm guessing the way is locked.
Well, I guess it's a good thing somebody has keys to the whole fortress.
You're no better than a burglar.
Aren't I? Get back!
I'm so confused, like, I feel like Prompto kind of skipped over that real fast, so he was...
Like, he really liked that car, I thought.
No, the whole thing, like, so he was part of this whole science project?
It seems that way, or he at least has the like, not upbringing, but,
Let's get on with it. Where's that
his
elevator?
mom or dad was an MT or something?
Well, I remember from the backstory thing...
Which, I don't really get that, because he can be out in the sunlight.
Yeah, no, I don't think it... Because the MT, I think it's just that it's the robot shell powered by the...
Yeah.
Plasmodia or whatever it called it.
Oh, hello.
Hopefully Biggs and Wedge both made it to safety.
Who and who?
Our train drivers.
And soldiers. They can fend for themselves.
No, they're dead, fam.
R.I.P.
Is that fire in the right one then? Because it's like yellow canisters in that left
That one.
case.
Yeah, something like that. Make some kind of Thundara. Quint cast. Oh boy. That'll be useful at some point. Unless they're just trying to stalk us up now. There we go.
So one of them look full still.
Yep, there's definitely some more stuff here. Pick up. Bunch of elements.
It's almost like you're going to fight a boss.
It seems that way. The final boss? Make a quaint cast of this fire as well.
I mean, I guess if there's no more story to tell.
Yeah, that's the part I don't quite know yet. Like, we need to get the crystal. Because, oh, that wasn't quite what I wanted to absorb, but okay. We need to get the crystal so the demons stop coming. Unless he just goes and outright breaks the fucking thing, which, I mean, that's a possibility. Gladio, please.
You mean Arden?
Yeah.
He's moonwalking, man.
I just meant that I was siphoning the elements through his chest.
I mean, that's okay. The last time you were siphoning through him, it was his crotch.
Whoa.
I mean, you were.
I kind of want to see Curse Cast attack down. It could be useful.
Sound disappeared again for some reason. Oh, it's back. If you're gonna... I might take this moment to actually grab myself a drink for the end here.
Alright.
This truly is the end. Which I know I'd made a pact where I was not gonna drink because I already don't enunciate good. Yes, I used improper grammar on purpose. It was ironic.
Go while I go get your things.
While you look at all the vendors shit. Alright, be right back.
See what else we can get with the gill we have. That sells. The fuck, Gladio? We have an excess of anything. Vitality is useful, so I don't really want to sell that. Oh, that's 100 vitality. That's 150 magic, which is a shitload.
Alright, so before we get started here, now that we've had our vending, I do want to say one thing that has bothered me this entire time. Like, when several other people put the ring on, like, there was a really big, like, fancy, like, sequence, like, thing. When Noctis put the ring on, he was like, oh, it's a ring. Now I can zap people.
Maybe it has to do with the bloodline?
It might, but, like, even that one time, like, he had to stand, like, that one dude had to, like, be judged by all the previous kings or something.
Uh-huh.
Like, you would think there would have been a sequence like that, where at least Noctis would have been like, hey, Dad.
Yeah.
What's going on, Dad? And they'll be like, oh, he's yours, whatever. Fuck it.
It's mine!
Truly the Emperor.
Oh, I was right.
What?
It's a really dumb thing that I was right about.
I mean, yeah, and I figured that, like, because he was unkillable up to this point, like, he was probably a lore character, right?
The Empire shall span all the land. By the crystal's light, we shall flourish. I shall arise as ruler of the world.
All right, things are looking up.
What?
Let's see what we came for.
What was that? Noctis is like, we show mercy.
What are you saying, Prompto? Things are looking up.
I mean, but...
I will come back as the ruler of the world. Oh yeah, things are looking up.
But I like how, like, yeah, Noctis at the beginning of the fight is like, we show mercy, and then you're like, Armiger chain.
I didn't use the chain, and I didn't even use my full Armiger bar.
Oh.
Which is the scariest part. Oh, there's a rest right here, but is after
At least I guess there's no regenerating from that. Be kind of a beatdown, I suppose.
Yeah. Come on, guys. Oh no! We're leaving without them. No. This is the elevator. Oops.
Oh, the other area is just a save point?
No, Ignis!
Ignis couldn't... Oh.
Oh, I see where we are now.
One hell of a hangar.
Look at all this space.
So, the central elevator's through here.
And out of the loading bay.
This is where you were before. Wait, was Gargantua the guy patrolling around here?
Your Majesty, your precious crystal awaits you. To liven things up, I thought I'd take you on a stroll down memory lane. Of course, memories decay with time.
Kill me. End it.
Is that Ravus?
Or what's left of him.
Alright, this is pretty cool looking.
Keep an eye on Iggy.
So pretty kinda
That'll do.
fucked up.
Yeah. The horn in this helmet reminds me of other Final Fantasy enemies.
Not sure what it reminds me of.
I think Gabranth had it in 12. I think it was a thing with Dark Knights in 4.
Okay, so that just gives a lot of light, does it? Wow. You gonna put a blind dude that's fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Does that Star Shell make like
So
demons,
allegedly
like,
it's
super vulnerable or something?
allegedly it's a taunt, but I don't think it works on him. He's confused, but he can still use those.
He's a lot of damn HP though.
Yeah. We aren't doing that much damage to him, comparatively.
Well, that's true. You're only hitting for like 400.
We could also be using magic or something of the variety. I don't like where that's going. We could use the Armiger.
I mean, you might as well. Otherwise, it's take like a month. Although, actually, it's...
I mean, it's not even... Ah, shit.
Missed the block.
I missed the armature chain at the end.
Sorry to break this up.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't seem like it moved the HP bar much.
Need an elixir for Ignis. Didn't move his HP bar much, no. Nope. That works. So I think that darkness ability he's doing also lowers your stats or something? I'm not sure what that arrow is exactly.
Oh, I don't know.
Sorry to break this up.
Oh, he's transforming as this goes. I can't target him anymore.
Apparently your dudes can, though.
Oops.
I'm not sure he's supposed to be, like, shoved into the wall like that either.
No, probably not. Oh, that sword's very long now. I think he didn't appreciate being clipped into a wall. Oh.
Yes.
This is a form of warp strike, I guess.
Sorry to break this up.
He looks like... Oh, fuck. Gladio. He took a hit. The way he's like posing, he's reminding me of Artorias.
Yeah. Well, even just how he's all like half fucked up and kind of half dragging the sword around.
He's not quite as mobile. Well, except for the times where he like launches himself across the fucking arena. Dear. I think that's a one hit.
500.
Yeah, but I think what we prevented us from taking, like Ignis took it, I think that's a one hit.
A sorry end for the High Commander. For anyone. He was a man with hopes and dreams.
It's horrible.
What kind of fiend makes demons of men?
Look alive! Company!
You should be able to handle this, right? Get back!
Nope. It's that dude again.
Buzz off!
Oh, this fast. It's all.
Nice try.
He's all back.
I'm gonna armature him again.
We're getting nowhere.
And they just keep coming!
Unless this is scripted.
Go on alone.
What?
If you can obtain the crystal's power, we may be able to turn the tide. Elsewise, we are all likely to perish here. Biggie's right. It's our only chance.
What about you? We'll manage somehow. Just keep moving.
You'll get to the crystal. If you went on your own, your friends will have to stay behind.
Man, it's a big old reunion of bros there.
Jesus. Yeah. Take out the single boss. Sorry, dudes.
I mean, they're really sorry like they told you to.
Hangar gate closing. Please stand clear.
Oh boy.
Of course.
You better think fast. I don't envy you your decision.
Well, you're already partway there, I guess.
This is the way to the crystal.
Betraying your friends for the greater good. The mark of a monarch. Step forth, your majesty.
mean, we're not betraying them. They are the ones who gave us this idea.
You must be prepared to lose all else.
Buzz off!
We can still hear Prompto happening in the background.
Presumably, if you reactivate that crystal, though, it's gonna wipe everything out in like one go.
I'd hope so.
Closed.
Don't die on me.
This is the elevator we were trying to get to earlier.
I suppose it was.
Do you suppose your dear friends are still alive? Those who died for you, do you ever wonder what went through their minds? Can you even recall their final words?
I'll come back for you all. I swear.
Oh.
How far's this go?
You just started walking, Noct.
Crystal had better be here. Everyone's counting on it. Counting on me.
You know, this catwalk does not meet OSHA guidelines. No safety rails. It's very, very no.
Your journey is over, Noct.
That's a crystal? Why is it red? Why has it got weird shit growing out of it?
Why is it being hollowed?
Definitely got weird shit growing on the bottom of it too.
Yeah.
Please. Help me stop the demons.
Unharmed by the light, chosen king. Allow me to regale you with a tale. In an age long past, an incurable scourge ravaged mankind. A tiny menace that twisted men into monsters, the likes of which you've seen. In Lucis lived a savior who could cure the afflicted. His body would come to host myriad demons. Let countless lives be spared. But a jealous king, one chosen by the crystal, ostracized and demonized this healer of the people, making a true monster of him. I gave you my name earlier, but you should know that it was not a name given to me at birth. Arden Lucis Caelum is my proper name. You'll never guess whose name this Unia was. Killing you is immortal will bring me some satisfaction. Playing on the crystal's power, arise as its champion. Only once the crystal and the king are no more, I know redemption. Come back soon. I shall keep your friends covered